Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it is official. Nonito Donaire is going up against champion Nicholas Walters on the Gennady Golovkin versus Marco Antonio Rubio undercard. This is a good look for Nonito Donaire and Walters. You know, when it comes to this fight right here, believe it or not, this is a 50-50 fight, okay? This is a 50-50 fight, and the one thing about Nicholas Walters is, as much of a beast as he is, I feel in a way we are almost at a disadvantage when it comes to breaking this fight down and trying to get a real good read on Nicholas Walters. At least that's how I feel, because the only footage I've seen of him is the fight against Vic Darchinyan. Now, don't get me wrong, Walters is a beast. And this is a very interesting step up for Nonito Donaire, because now he's fighting against a natural featherweight with a lot of power. As you can see in the picture, they're the same height, if not Walter being maybe just a slight taller than Donaire. This is a big step up for Nonito Donaire. He deserves credit for taking a fight like this. You know, I felt that he would take a fight like this because there was already talks that he might fight against Walters right after the Simply-Vidyeka fight, okay? But once again, going back to Walters, I need to see some more footage of him. I like what I've seen in the Vic Darchinyan fight. Like I said, he has a lot of power, and it's somewhat controlled power, but sometimes some of them punches could be a little wide. And even though Donaire, he makes a lot of mistakes, there are some good things that he does in the ring. Donaire is a great counterpuncher with the left hand. He's not that bad of a counterpuncher with the right hand either. You know, Donaire does have an amateur pedigree, but his downfall is, like a lot of fighters today, defense. Defense, defense, defense is the key. As I always say, defense is more important than offense, and that will definitely be the case in this fight right here. This is another great fight for the year, guys. Quite frankly, I truly believe this fight should have been the main event. I don't see why Golovkin fighting Rubio would be the main event, because Golovkin is not fighting against a guy that, at least on paper, is looked at as a serious threat. Donaire is fighting against a serious threat, and Nicholas Walters is fighting against a serious threat of an opponent. So this fight should have been the main event. But nonetheless, this is a great fight. This is a great matchup. I'd be very surprised if this fight goes the distance. Somebody will most likely get knocked out. And if no one gets knocked out and it goes the distance, then somebody's face is going to seriously be rearranged. Okay? So I'm going to be talking a lot more about this fight, you know, for the weeks to come. Like I said, I want to see a little bit more footage on Nicholas Walters. But I will say this, since I know a lot more about Donaire, we know the chinks that he has in his armor. We know, once again, he does lack defense. And when you're going up against a guy who has great power and can counterpunch and has a little bit of boxing ability like Nicholas Walters, this could be a serious problem for Nonito Donaire. But once again, I want to watch some more footage of Nicholas Walters, and then I'm going to drop some more videos about this excellent matchup. I'm on to the next one.